Okay, welcome everybody. My name is JJ Surprise, and I want to welcome you to this presentation this evening about this incredible company called iN8 Technologies and CloudX. And this is very exciting. I'm looking forward to giving you the heads up about this. And first off, we got to get through the disclaimer. iN8 Technologies, its owners, officers, directors, employees, subsidiaries, service providers. We are not licensed to sell securities and investments. None of the information provided is intended as investment or tax accounting advice or anything like that. You should use the information contained herein at your own risk, and the content is provided as is without warranties, either expressed or implied. iN8 does not promise or guarantee any income, and every bit of this is your responsibility to make a decision based on what you think. My job today is to try to help you understand why I chose to jump on board with this incredible company. iN8 is a hardware and software for cloud computing and storage company. One decision, kids, one decision can change everything in your life. And I want to tell you a really quick story about why I made this decision. This is a huge part of it. Back in 2010, I had the ability to invest into Bitcoin when it was literally 50 cents each. And I chose not to get involved with it. I chose not to even look. And that was literally the greatest financial blunder I've ever made. Had I looked into the blockchain, had I looked into the decentralization, had I looked into the deflationary aspects of Bitcoin, I would have jumped on board, and I would have actually instituted this exact same program that I am instituting with this, because I believe that this is my opportunity at Bitcoin 2.0. I believe that the iN8 token and this company is going to be worth billions and billions of dollars, and that's why I'm involved. When I found out that Jeff Bezos is actually making more money with AWS web services than he is with selling products on Amazon, you guys, I had to take a look, and that's what I'm glad that you're doing. And once again, one decision, make that decision, make a good decision. And that's what I hope to do, is give you the information you need so you can make that decision. It's an innovator's world that we're in right now, and you were right on time. This is an opportunity to participate in the future of three major industries: cloud storage, direct sales, and cryptocurrency. The new US administration vows to support and expand crypto, which they're doing some interesting things that, they say they want to make America the crypto capital of the world. Sounds good to me. So anyway, the iN8 network is a decentralized company. It's a registered US-based DAO. It's actually the very first DAO in the history of the state of Utah to be registered, approved, and signed off on by the state of Utah. So we're really excited about that. So the iN8 network, why decentralized? The power of a shared economy. The traditional models of Hertz and Hilton hotels, have been replaced by the shared economy models of Uber and Airbnb. And when it comes to data tech, the traditional models are AWS, Google, Amway. I'm not sure what Amway has to do with it, but they're a pretty smart company. My guess is they're heavily invested into the data services industry as well. And our shared economy model, you guys, is Morpheus to replace AWS, iHub to replace Google, and the iN8 network to replace the Amway models and all of it. In a digital world, you guys, data is king. Approximately 328.77 trillion megabytes of data are created each day. It's estimated that 90% of the world's data has been generated in the last 2 years alone. Storage of data is growing 5 times faster than the rest of the world economy. And every time anyone uses smartphones, the internet, apps or web apps, smart devices, video games, data is being created, processed, and stored. Heck, even my sweetie, who doesn't even have a cell phone, she actually uses data. She has this little thing that we call Echo, and she's asking it questions all the time. That is data. And this industry is exploding. You have to ask yourself, like I did, do you think people are going to stop using their cell phones? Do you think that your doctor and your lawyer are going to go back to manila folders in file cabinets, or do you think they're going to stay on the cloud like they are and where they are right now? You have to look at that. Do you think this is going to grow bigger or smaller? And I say my thing was absolutely, it's going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm going to be part of it. So our goal is to organize the people, develop the technology, and decentralize the economic power. Right now, all the power, all the power, the economic power in this industry is essentially being taken up by three companies, and that is AWS, Azure, and Microsoft. And these three companies control 85% of the data storage market. We want to decentralize that. Ask yourself, whenever you use Zoom, like we're using right now, how much does Zoom pay you? How much does Google Calendar pay you each month when you utilize their services? They don't pay you anything. We're here to show you how that's about to change. We have a an incredible team of people that are running this thing behind the scenes that have brought it to where it is. Our founder, Joe Martinez, is an incredible visionary who has built companies to hundreds of millions of dollars. This company was founded in 2024, and in about 9 months, we did over $9 million in revenue in year one. Our executive team, Misty and Jared and Livia and Robert Lamb, they have over 100 years of combined experience, so we're in good hands with our management. CloudX, in 2024, CloudX doubled in its hardware power. We expanded to 2 locations. We have 2 locations, 331 servers, 62 terabytes of RAM, and 5.5 petabytes of total storage. Whatever. That stuff doesn't mean a heck of a lot to me. That's more for the tech people out there. The cloud industry surpassed 650 billion in 2024, and it's estimated to grow over 2 trillion by 2032. I was actually reading an article in the Washington Times that was talking about the industry growing to over like $7 trillion by that time. I've heard estimates of 13 trillion. It's pretty crazy. But right now it's occupying about 650 billion. So would you say there's some room for growth, kids? I would. I would say there's tremendous room for growth, and I definitely want a piece of it. So here in the United States, we have 2 data centers, CloudX data centers. One of them is located in Irvine, California. The other one is in Georgia. In Atlanta, Georgia, when the Atlanta facility fills up, then we are planning on moving into Salt Lake City. That's our next location. And the word on the grapevine is that we will be moving into Texas after that. That'll pretty much cover the whole United States. And then we're going to start moving our data centers all over the world. The exciting part about that, you guys, is that these things are all, as you can see in the slide, HIPAA compliant with all the different things. In fact, we're going to show you that we've gone beyond compliance. And so it's very exciting what we're doing and the opportunity that we have here. Okay, so we want to harness blockchain technology. What you do is you purchase, you stake, you unlock, you earn. Each staked NFT can earn you iN8 tokens as rewards, and there's only 11,000 DAO seats available to the whole world. You guys, with only 11,000 DAO seats available, that means there's only 11,000. Once they're gone, they're gone. The only way you'll be able to access a DAO seat would be to purchase one from somebody who's desperate enough to sell them. The DAO NFT benefits and tokenomics, there's only going to be a maximum supply of 100 million iN8 tokens. The thing that's really cool about this is the deflationary side of things. These what happens to something when there becomes less and less and less of it, and there's more and more and more demand up for it? It gains value. So the deflationary aspect of this is exactly the opposite of the Federal Reserve Corporation and the Federal Reserve note, which is actually being created at the rate of about 1 million of them every 7 seconds. And there's no end in sight to when they're going to quit creating Federal Reserve notes. I hope you guys understand, every time they create another one, they're stealing the value of the ones that you have in your pocket. This is exactly the opposite. The number of these in supply will always be shrinking until the time comes where there is no more supply. The only place that you can get these tokens will be internally from people who own them. That is going to make for tremendous value of these tokens as time goes by. And it's a big part of the reason why I believe that these tokens will rival Bitcoin in value and even surpass it in the long run. Now, that right there, that's just my own personal opinion about it. That's where I think this is going. You need to make your own decision, and that is certainly not any kind of investment advice. It's just what I'm doing. Okay, so once you create your product, once you get in, you create your back office and your dashboard and your iN8 DAO dashboard. You connect your wallet, you stake your NFT, and you unlock rewards. You actually earn these rewards every minute of every day, and it's pretty exciting watching them build up. And it even shows you the value of them in your back office, so you know exactly how much money you're earning every day. The iN8 Ambassador NFTs are available for purchase. The iN8 Ambassador DAO seed is $1,000. You get daily token rewards. The token is supported by the cloud. The token is supported by the iN8 network. You guys, it's super important to understand that this is a real world asset token. It's one of the very first real world asset tokens in the world. And so that means that this token is actually backed by real physical data centers. We have 2 of them right now. Each time we create a new data center, when we expand into Salt Lake City, that data center is going to fuel the price and the value of the iN8 token. When we move into Texas, it's going to do the same thing. As we open up data centers all over the planet, the value of the iN8 token is going to continue to be built because everything is being built underneath the iN8 token. So you get token support by the iN8 network, our rewards and dashboard tutorials. You get the brand ambassador program, and you get governance eligibility. You get voting rights to vote. You become an owner, a co-owner of this company. So that is exciting. I was really excited about being an owner of a data center project. I know that AWS or Google or Microsoft haven't given me an opportunity to be a co-owner of their data centers. And so anyway, then you also have the micro NFTs. This is really exciting because this creates a lower price point for people to be able to get into this business. This used to be something that was available only to the rest of the world other than the United States. Now it is available here. You get for $329.99. You get daily token rewards every single minute of every single day. While you sleep, you are earning tokens. And the thing about these tokens that's interesting, and you have to participate. In order to gain these tokens from the DAO seats or from these micro NFTs, you have to participate. You are literally an owner of the company. You are buying co-ownership of this company, and you have to act like an owner. You have to go in and do a small amount of work each month, and that right there is what qualifies you for your tokens. Now, if you're somebody who does not want to participate in that actual having to do something for your tokens, that's what creates something so special, you guys. That's what keeps this thing out of the crosshairs of the Securities and Exchange Commission, because it is not a security. You're not buying an investment, you're buying ownership in a company. And whenever you are an owner of a company, you have to go in and participate. If you own a Subway, you got to go in there and see if they're making your sandwiches correctly, see if they taste good, make sure the people are showing up, making sure that the books are matching. Here, you got to do about maybe an hour's worth of work per month. It's pretty simple. I had my rewards all solidified this month. By like the fifth day of the month, I had already surpassed the necessary points so that I'm qualified to earn my rewards each month. So it's super simple. But if you don't want to do any kind of participating, you just want to do a set it and forget it kind of thing, my recommendation to you is to start purchasing the iN8 tokens. You can go over to pancakeswap.com. I can teach you how to do that. And that is the easiest, simplest way for people to be able to invest into the crypto side of this by just simply buying the tokens. Right now, the tokens are about 20 cents each. I promise you the day is going to come when they are worth hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands and thousands. Um, when you buy your micro NFTs, you get support, you get rewards, you get tutorials, you get your first year of service fees included with all of the products that we offer. Now, our brand partner program gives you the ability, if you would like to do no less for others and go out and share this with people, then you can do that. We have a brand partner program that is different than most anything I've ever seen. You never lose the commissions that have been gained. It only works 3 levels deep. So if I sign somebody up, the commission I get goes to me and one person above me, and that's it. So it's pretty exciting in that regard. You get rank bonuses and team commissions as well. So that's pretty exciting. We can go more into that at another time if you want to learn how to be a brand partner. We have different levels of compensation for people as they run up the brand partnership ladder. So the road to 100 million in 2024, in about 9 months, we did $9.3 million in revenue. Our goal is to go to $100 million in 2025. I believe that we will make that. We now have the products, we now have the blockchain going, we have the setup to be able to literally run this thing to $100 million in 2025. My belief is that anybody who gets involved with this company, starts working it, starts treating it like a business, and starts going after it and helping people to become owners in the data center world, they're all going to make generational wealth. That's my belief. That's my prediction. That's all it is. It's not advice. We also do things like this where in May of 2025, people are able to earn a free trip to Tulum. And so that's exciting. You get to go mix and mingle with the leaders of the company, with fellow people, and do it in a lavish place and have a great getaway. So one token can change everything, you guys. One token can change everything. And this token is something special. I hope you'll do your due diligence and learn about this token, learn about what's behind it, learn about everything that you need to know so you can make an educated choice. If you would like to learn more, if you have any questions, get back to the person who invited you to this presentation and get your questions answered. Get on board. These things aren't going to be around forever, kids. So anyway, with that, I will leave you with that. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening, wonderful day, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching it on a recording. Make your choice, look, so you are able to know before you say no. God bless everyone. Make it a great day. And hooty hoo.